Hi, this is Black Witchess.
Hello, Black Witchess.
Today I'm going to share with you a great spell that you can do to separate a couple that's really pissed you off, or maybe one of the people has hurt you and you want to separate the couple.
Well, that seems like a nice thing to want to do and in no way vindictive. But okay, I'll bite. What am I going to need for this?
So this spell employs the use of black dog hair, black cat hair, 9 nails, 9 pins, some, what else do we put in there? Coffin nails.
Where the hell do I buy coffin nails, apart from 1860? Alright, let's assume I'm fully stocked in coffin nails. Anything else?
Sulfur. If you're in the US, it's much easier for you to get than if you're in Australia. It's harder to buy. Some people use goofer dust. I just use graveyard dirt. And of course, you're going to use your own blood.
Sulfur, graveyard dirt and blood. Just your everyday shopping list right here. So I'm back from 1860, got my coffin nails, I've shaved some local pets, been digging in the graveyard, and I popped down to my local sulphur stockist, because, you know, you got to support your local business, guys. Use it or lose it.
You could also put in a little bit of war water, or just urinate in the bottle once you're finished.
I really hope you don't apply that same level of substitution when making a cup of tea. But if it doesn't matter if it's water or urine, why would you ever bother with the urine?
But what you do is basically put some black dog hair and black cat hair and those ingredients in a little jar, and then you write the names of the victims. You scrumple it up, of course, and when you're writing it, you're getting really passionate about what they did and what you want the result to be, and you scrumple it up and you put it in the jar as well. And old traditional hoodoo spell casting says that what you do is you seal the bottle and then you bury it at their front doorstep. Now this can be a little bit of a challenge to the new age practitioner. Firstly, a lot of us live in apartments, and so you can't just go and dig up a piece of the concrete and put it under there.
So that's the bit you find absurd. But filling a jar with pet hair, grave dirt, sulphur, coffin nails, your own blood and then pissing in it, that makes perfect sense.
You can get around this by actually working with a spirit guide if you have one, and going and burying it in a graveyard and asking the spirit to actually look after the spell for you.
I'm pretty certain if you start digging in graveyards, you're probably going to get into trouble. Especially if you're caught attempting to bury a jar of hair and bodily fluids while ranting about spirit guides.
Or you can go and bury it at a crossroads, or whatever you want to do to actually make sure that this is well buried and won't be dug up again.
So basically I can just bury it anywhere, as from what you're saying it doesn't really matter. But to be fair, if I had a jar full of dirty hairy piss nails, I probably wouldn't want anyone to find them either.
How do you collect the hair of a black dog humanely, without hurting them?
Well, I'm glad you're concerned about animal welfare, but if someone can't think of a way of collecting pet hair that doesn't involve maiming the animal, then they're probably already too far gone.
Well, what you can do, here's my little friend black dog. Okay, this is Kai.
I wouldn't be comfortable letting you borrow my pets.
I put some, plastic tape around my hand, and then I just rub him nicely like that. Do you like that?
No, it doesn't look like he's enjoying that at all. Those little tongue flicks.
The hair that would be all over the floor.
That's a sign you're stressing him out.
Anyway, and it's all over me. He's had enough now.
See, he's out of there. But if you were rubbing me with sellotape, I'd probably get up and leave too. By the way, that's a really good way to get hair off clothes and furniture, but if you want to get it from the actual dog, may I suggest a brush?
But that's all over here. And so what I can do is I'll put some of it into the spell jar, but I'll also keep the rest of that in the jar for later spells.
How'd you get the hair off the tape? That's got to be a real pain in the arse. Again, a brush is probably far easier. But that's the end of the video, so I assume once I've buried my jar of crazy, I just wait. How long? Who knows? But really, am I the only one that thinks this is a bit messed up? I can only think of two main reasons for wanting to split a couple up. You're either a vindictive person that wants to see people unhappy, or you have intentions towards one of the couple and you want to create some availability. If you're the first, then there's probably no helping you. You're possibly not a very nice person if you're willing to go to this level to cause misery. But if you're the second person, then I need to tell you that if you think stealing dirt from graveyards, defurring pets and putting it all in a jar of piss with some other assorted items is a reasonable way of going about winning the love of your life, then you need to click away from YouTube, get on a dating site and move on. Or you could just go the whole hog, break into their house and boil a beloved pet. At least that way you've laid your cards on the table. Really, I'm just amazed that such a concept for a video even exists and there's actually a market for this information. And on a side note, I know a few people who are Wiccan, pagan, etc. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding was that doing quite literal bad hoodoo like this just isn't cricket. By doing so, you're invoking a whole world of bad stuff to happen to you. So if you really truly believe this stuff works, maybe you should take that as the main reason not to do this, forgetting of course the activities of dubious legality and the behaviour that would seem quite unhinged to the casual observer. Thanks for watching this particular gem with me, and thank you to everyone watching, liking and giving feedback. It is greatly appreciated. I'll catch you next time.